That is literally how Mike Norvell has themed it since his arrival, a climb, and we're seeing it right in front of our eyes. Whenever you go, I keep on looking back at those 3 games where Florida State almost came away with one of those wins, but each game being a one possession. Oh, I'm dying. One possession game. Yeah, I'm dying over here. We're almost done with the foot. We're almost done. But that 3-game stretch there where Florida State had to go in, not a fully healthy team, too. You lose Fabian Lovett, your star defensive player. You've got banged up guys all around, and you're still almost close to coming away with those wins where, Florida State really should have came away with the win to get to NC State. Jordan Travis has a mistake, miscommunication. That thing right there, Florida State should come away with the win where you're already bowl game eligible sooner rather than later. Florida State should be beating bad teams. Miami's a bad team. They're a bad team this year. It's first-year head coach, and, we can all talk about Mario Cristobal and what he's trying to do. I'm going to give him the first-year little baby excuse there, but this was a bad team that Florida State knew that they had to go in and beat no matter if it was a rivalry, in my opinion. And then you go into next week or going into this weekend against Dino Babers, who started off hot, but we all kind of predicted or we're keeping an eye on them to see once they face somebody good, are they still going to come away with wins? No, that's not going to happen. Florida State should be, as they are, a favorite going into this. Definitely if they have Schrader not available, that's going to be a huge one there. If they don't have Schrader available, this is going to be kind of like how it was against Miami, in my opinion. Florida State, one thing I've noticed too during practice, these practices, and I guess it helps too that you're winning, but a lot more energy, a lot more smiles, a lot more messing around. A lot of the coaches just like being out there rather than how it was last year. And that makes sense, all those losses and everything, but this team continues to get better and better and healthier each week going into this end of the season where, they go on that 0-3 streak there, and this team could have just given up, put their heads down and whatnot. It just shows the growth, the maturity, the culture change that Mike Norvell has shown. And there's still, I want to talk about the Deuce Spann and Mike Norvell exchange that we saw on the sideline, which I thought was huge to show what Mike Norvell has done in this locker room.
And let's be honest for one second. Neither one, Logan and I, are saying that Florida State is nowhere close to the championship team they once were. Even in 2013, even during the dynasty era, Florida State is nowhere near that at this point. And let's be honest. We're a blocked field goal from LSU and a touchdown against Louisville from being a 4-5 team right now. We could be legitimately a 4-5 team if all the bad things happen. But right now, the positive things are going in our direction. If you told me at the start of the season right now that through 9 games we would be 6-3 and our 3 losses would all be by 18 points to the ranked teams that we have played on our schedule, I would have taken that right now after what we had been over the course of the last 5 seasons. So I think Logan is 100% correct. We are going in that right direction. Norvell has us in that right direction. Now here's the point where you have to finish it off. You got a Syracuse team who you're getting Syracuse at the right time. You're not getting Syracuse when they're 6-0. You're getting a Syracuse team that's 6-3 on a 3-game losing streak, who looked bad against Pitt. Let's just be honest. They did not look like the Syracuse team we thought we would see against that Pitt Panthers team. You're getting a Louisiana team at home and a Florida team at home. It's playing out to where Florida State could finish the regular season 9-3 if everything plays out that way. Would I have liked Clemson to not lose to Notre Dame? Sure, because that would have put Florida State in a spot to possibly play the Orange Bowl. But at this rate, give me the Holiday Bowl. Give me the Gator Bowl. Give me the Cheez-It Bowl. Hell, the Cheez-It Bowl, they give out free Cheez-It boxes to the media. So let's do that at this rate. You're going to want to cover that one, Logan. I promise you. I know you love you some Cheez-Its. But Florida State is setting themselves up right to this point where, and I like the fact we're ranked. I just hope that we can build off it. Because the last time we were ranked going into that Wake Forest game led to a 3-game losing streak. So, yes, obviously the level of competition over these next 3 games is much less than Wake Forest, NC State, and Clemson. But it's just about focus. And I think Mike has them focused on the next task at hand, which is Syracuse.